What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to the DRK KAST.
Episode 10. We're in the double digits now officially.
10 episodes.
10 hours of us talking online.
On the internet.
You know what that means?
What?
We're going to get chased down and killed.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it could happen.
Or arrested.
We're really defenseless, honestly. We don't have any type of defense against anybody coming at us because of anything we talk on here.
Literally think about if anybody who knows us in person could just come and kill.
I mean, yeah, you can kill anybody.
Anyways, this is going to be our second guest episode for number 10 today. We got our first one, episode 4, and that was our buddy Niels. And now we got...
pretty sick. Now we got Stevie.
Hi.
She's been featured in a couple of the episodes already. Because, as you guys know, she is River's girlfriend.
Yep. It's Babe.
It's Babe.
So,
Hi.
she's on. This is the first of the girlfriend episodes on the DRK KAST. Lay low next.
Sorry if it, I'm going to move it right here.
We're moving the microphone closer to Stevie.
Sorry,
so
I'm quiet.
It's okay. We just have really loud voices.
That's
it's
true.
So easy for me to talk loud. Like,
we're just like,
I can take over the room with my voice so fast.
Facts.
You can too.
Yeah.
You can just say a single sentence and everyone's just stunned from the sentence you said.
It's like paralyzed.
I do that a lot to
That's so
people. I just
true,
like say something absolutely just insane.
And they're like, what?
The whole room is just like, what?
Both of you be saying out-of-pocket shit all the time.
Hey, we're just
out-of-pocket people.
You are very out-of-pocket people.
So, Stevie, give us a little bit of background about your life. Who are you? Where are you from?
Born and raised here.
Okay.
Not going to say where, but in North Dakota.
Yep.
So that's
Sad.
kind of an L.
Sad.
It happens. It's okay.
No, you haven't experienced living anywhere else but North Dakota?
No.
That is insane.
I've been to a lot of places.
That's why you don't want to fucking move.
No, that's not even why. I just want to finish my degree before I go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
fair
no,
enough.
I've traveled a lot.
Yeah.
I don't...
You've definitely traveled more than me.
Yeah.
So
I
what
don't
are some
hate,
places that you've done?
Well, we went to Colorado, Minnesota, and Alabama last summer.
Okay.
It was
You
kind
went
of
to Minnesota?
chaotic.
When did you go to Minnesota?
I go to Minnesota every summer.
On a
Every
trip?
summer.
I thought you were talking about like going with me. I was
Oh
like,
my.
No.
I didn't know
No, but me and Babe went to Colorado, and then...
How was that? Vibey?
That
Awesome.
was-
That was the first
Yeah.
trip that we took 18. Like,
Okay.
when
That was
we were
actually
18.
really
Yeah.
sick.
We
like,
drove 10 hours about, right?
No, it was like, yeah, it was
10,
actually,
11 hours.
Yeah.
We didn't
left
stop
on, like,
much.
Yeah, we left. Did we leave on like a Friday, wasn't it? No, we left on like a Thursday or something. I don't know what day we left on, but
We were there for...
my mom had already left to go there. And so
We
yeah,
left
you
the
and
day
me,
after.
we left in the old Polly.
The Poly.
The Polly don't stop.
And it made the trip
It
10
did.
hours?
It did.
No.
The
It
check
did.
engine light came on halfway through.
Oh no!
I was like,
what was it for?
no.
Did you know?
It was like I think it was like a O2 sensor code or
Okay.
something.
Imagine if it was a
like
knock.
It was like a code that like wasn't gonna destroy the car.
Yeah.
I just cleared it and we just kept going. And it didn't come
But
back on.
we
so.
grinded
fair
out
enough.
that trip really
Yeah,
fast.
we,
Like, we just rotated every, 2 hours.
We
I
did
mean,
it
that's
in
not
one-
even that bad.
We did it. No, it wasn't every 2 hours.
And we listened to the podcast the whole time. That
We
helped.
listened to the Stiff Socks podcast. So like, you guys want to pass a road trip? Listen to a podcast. It's
Facts.
seriously
Listen
the
to
best.
Listen to us.
Listen to DRK KAST.
Listen to the
to them.
DRK cast. Available on Spotify and iTunes. Anyway, so that was a good time. Good
It
time.
was awesome. That was when I got my first tattoo, and Babe got his first and only
So what was your
tattoo for
first
now.
tattoo?
This one on my arm, I got
Oh, that's sick.
3 rows of Roman numerals. I've had 3 of my grandpas pass away,
Mhm.
so it's the days that they died. So it
Very
was-
meaningful tattoo.
Yeah, I
It's
wanted
good.
my
It's
friends
not like
to
a
say.
dumb tattoo.
No, it's not
either.
a stupid
It's like a
tattoo.
meaningful
None of mine
tattoo.
are really dumb. All
Yeah.
of mine have meaning.
At least you're not like, let me get a skull and crossbones on my
Should I
leg.
flame one of my friends?
Nah, don't do it,
No,
bro.
no.
Don't do it.
I know
Don't do it.
exactly what you're talking
You know what
about,
I'm
though.
talking
Yes.
I have no idea who you're talking
If
about.
he listens, he knows I'm
Really? Alright.
Yeah.
Scenario. So, you were born and raised in North Dakota. You've been a bunch of places. Do you have any siblings?
I have a half brother.
Half brother.
So my mom is a drug addict.
Okay.
So
Not like me and Deontay are drug addicts. Like we're all technically drug addicts.
But we vibe.
But we're like
we do like
we
the
wouldn't
good
go-
drugs. We do the good drugs.
We wouldn't go
natural.
drugs.
Well,
Exactly.
except acid isn't necessarily
Yeah.
natural.
We don't go
but-
pawn
We don't
items to go
yeah.
buy something, and we're
Bro,
not fiending to get
completely
something
off
that
topic.
bad.
And we're-
We've been watching fucking what is it called, babe?
What?
That drug
Intervention.
How did you-
intervention, bro. Have you ever
What?
watched that before?
No, I've never even heard
You
of it.
gotta watch
What's
it.
it on?
What? Why have you guys never heard of Intervention? I literally
What?
grew up watching that show.
What the
It's
fuck
like,
is Intervention?
It's a show about like drug addicts or anyone addicted to anything, and then
Uh-huh.
like most of these people are to the point where they're like on the dirt,
About to die.
like out to die, homeless, like that type of shit.
Or they have like a
And-
family and they're
Yeah,
just
and they
destroying
basically
it.
agree to be on a show about addiction, but
Okay.
really it's like
An
their
intervention.
family, their
Oh,
family all
okay.
getting together and like having an intervention and being like, you either have to do this, this, and this, or we're not going to support you anymore. Like, you have to go to rehab or you're going to lose all this shit.
Because half the
That's
times,
absolutely. I mean,
half the
times
time it's the parents.
bro.
It's like
They're just
enabling
giving
by the
them money
parents.
for drugs.
Really?
Just giving them
well,
money.
because I
Because
mean,
most
at
of
that
the
point,
time-
they don't have a job. They're homeless.
Most of the time, it's like the parents fucked up when they were a kid, and now they're
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
like repay for it.
They're like,
You
oh,
know?
I feel
yeah.
guilty, and like that's my kid. I can't.
But
leave him
anyways,
homeless.
my mom's not like, well, she is like that, but she's not in my life
Yeah.
really at all. Like,
She's
so
not.
then when my dad, it was just me and my dad, and then my godfather actually raised me with my dad till I was like 4.
Mm-hmm.
When my stepmom came into my life, I think I was 6. I think actually I was 6 years old, and they got married when I was 10.
Okay.
So she's been my
So
she's
she's
been my
like
mom.
technically
Did you
She
meet
is
her?
my mom.
Did you meet her like right when they started dating? Do you
I
know?
don't know. I know that they were dating for a long time
I'm
before they got
assuming.
married. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like your dad wouldn't have just been like, hey, here's this
No,
person
my
I've been dating
dad
for a week.
was no, my
No.
dad was so like protective of me because
Yeah.
of what happened with my mom
Well,
that
that's
he
good.
was just like, I feel like I
He
don't
was looking out for
remember
you.
meeting any other girlfriend. Like I don't.
Really?
Really?
Like it was just her.
I
I
wish
didn't
I
even
could
think-
say the same thing.
No, like I legitimately don't. I remember meeting all my mom's fucking boyfriends.
if you listen
but
if you listen to like 9 and 8, episode 9 and 8, Deontay talks about his mom. We talked about her being a snow bunny, bro.
And
Oh.
episode 7 too,
Snow
bro.
bunny.
Episode 7 too.
Oh yeah, that was the one we started
Yeah,
talking
bro,
about.
that's
and then
when
it
we
went to
started it.
both other episodes.
damn.
Your mom just
She's in the BBC.
BBC, bro. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so wait, keep going.
And then they got married when I was 10, and
Okay.
that was like we had gone on other vacations, but that was like the first like super major vacation. Actually,
where
no,
did they get married at?
that's where I'm getting to.
Okay.
So, well, we did do a trip when I was like 7 to South Dakota, like first family trip, but I don't really remember too much. Like we have a lot of pictures. Like I remember by pictures, but then when I was 10. They got married in Cozumel, Mexico. We went on a cruise. We went to Cozumel, Jamaica, and the Cayman Islands. And it was
That's the
gorgeous.
cruise you're always fucking talking about.
Yeah.
You're so lucky you got
Well,
to do that.
technically, they legally got married a year before that.
How old were you in that?
And then they went on the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, when we got back from the cruise, like, that May, so, like, 3 months later, they had a reception, like, here in town for, like, the family, like, couldn't afford to go on the fucking cruise, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they got eloped, and then the cruise wedding, and then the reception. It was, like, 3 fucking weddings.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, no, it was.
So,
A lot of pictures,
Did you-
probably.
were you like the ring bearer or anything in
I
the
was
ceremony?
the junior bridesmaid. I was a bridesmaid, basically.
Hell yeah.
There's some really cute pictures of me. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, she hated my hair. Actually,
Why?
like, the pictures, like... Okay, so we were on a cruise.
Okay.
Nice-ass salon, right? All they fucking did... Okay, she told them that my hair doesn't hold curl well, because
Okay.
it doesn't.
Yep.
Like, it just doesn't. My hair is pin straight. So, all she did was do, like, a little braid and, like, a side ponytail.
Bro, that's boring as
That's
fuck.
literally, like, she's like, I could have fucking done that. Why did
Yeah.
I pay this lady on a cruise ship to do literally
Bro,
what
she
I
probably
could
paid
have done?
$100 for that shit.
She probably paid him way more
Like,
than that.
No,
a shit
yeah,
ton,
probably
yeah.
way more. Like
On a
it,
cruise ship?
That's
yeah.
fucking ridiculous,
Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly.
Like, are you joking? But I was still cute. It's fine.
So, then
yeah.
after that, where we at? Middle school? So,
Oh, I went to
God. Middle school.
I didn't go to middle school with them. I actually went to like
this other one.
I went to the middle school on the south side of town.
Yep.
So
Me and
I
D-Man
was in,
went
like-
to middle school together.
Yeah, we went to the north side.
Hell yeah, north side.
North side, motherfucker.
I was from I lived okay.
It's the
The
sketch
trailer
part.
court that I lived in was alright. But the one next to me was like
hell.
literally like oh my god, I don't even know what it was. It was scary as fuck. Like I had basically
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
The hood of the city that we happen to reside in.
My bad.
God
But
damn
no,
it.
I remember I had to walk through that fucking
The hood.
I had to walk through the hood every fucking day to get to school, bro. Because my middle school was on the other side. Like, it was my trailer court, the other trailer court, and then my school. So, like, I had to go through there. And I remember, like, on multiple occasions walking home. Like,
You thought you were gonna get shot.
my parents wanted me to go, like, the long way around, like, around Holiday. You know what I'm
Fuck
talking
that,
about?
yeah.
Like, expressway and shit. Well, fuck.
That's fine.
And, anyways, but, like, I did not want it. That took me like 10 more minutes. I'm
Yeah,
like,
what the
nah.
fuck?
But I
So
had a fucking dog to like chase me through the fucking parking
No
lot, like the
fucking
trailer court
way.
one time.
Did your parents know you walked through there?
Yeah, they would know when the time was slightly off when I would get home because
Yeah.
they've always been like
They would time you and they'd
They
be
were
like,
kinda-
well, she's here a little soon, it seems like.
One
Yeah.
thing though, let's not roast her too much on this, because that would be just a whole nother thing if she
True.
were to happen to come across this.
Okay.
Imagine.
But-
Bro, if my mom comes across this, I am absolutely fucked.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
bro,
Episode 7.
I am fucked. My mom knows about it already, so it's only a matter of time till she
So
hears
no,
it.
I could
Okay.
flame the fuck out of my mom though. My mom.
That's true.
Fuck that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's kind of a dick, bro.
Well, like,
True.
okay, it's so frustrating because I am so much like her. Like, I want a relationship with her,
Yeah.
but, like, she does not try at all. So, like,
Yeah.
why am I gonna care?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I
you
have,
just can't.
I have
just-
a mom.
she just-
Like, she's just a person in my life that happens to be there
Her
sometimes.
record is like
Some-
2 pages long now. It
Yeah.
built up a page. There's another. You can
Yeah,
click
she
on page
just got
2
an-
now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's kind of funny though. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. Hey, it's a flex in itself to say that though. I mean,
I
If
mean-
you read them too, they're like some of them are like she got out on this day, and then like a
The
week
next-
later she's back in.
bro.
It's-
Oh
no,
my
yeah,
God.
no, there was the only times on her record,
Uh-huh.
like, that were longer than just, like, 6
It's
months.
probably when she was pregnant with you.
When she was pregnant with my brother. She got
Oh.
into drugs after she gave birth to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
so
left
you,
when she
you were
left when I
close
was
to
like
being
7.
a little. You were close to being a little
tweaker baby.
a little tweaker baby.
Yeah, she started. She left
Oh,
my dad
no.
like when I was like 7 months old. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus
And,
Christ.
Normally the dad goes and get the milk.
No.
Hey, that's what happened here,
No,
bro.
my dad's a homie.
Did she? How did she leave? Do you know?
I don't. I kind of know, but like
Did she just
not
dip?
enough.
Just like.
Bro, I mean, she was so young.
I also
Yeah.
don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Because,
it makes
bro,
sense. Yeah.
it's like at a certain point, you just get used to it. You're like, well.
Well, she's not my mom.
Yeah,
like I've literally
exactly.
never relied on her for anything or needed her for anything.
yeah,
So like
exactly. So, you know,
I don't really like. I have kind of an attraction to it. Like I would be sad if she died, but I honestly like I wouldn't know that she died until like months down the line.
that's true.
Like, because I just have no contact with her. No
you,
one tells me
You really
shit.
wouldn't know till your grandma.
No,
told
I
you.
wouldn't know until my grandma knew.
Uh-huh.
And my mom keeps my grandma like
So
super out
how
of the
does
loop.
how does your mom get? I don't know if this is like too far or whatever.
No, you're
but
fine.
How does your mom get out of jail so fast? Like,
Because okay, so she's like a kiss ass in prison. I'm telling
Really?
you, like she must do
She
something.
probably sucked dick.
bro, honestly,
That's probably what it is.
Well,
honestly.
but no, she.
What else you got to do?
All the times that
Suck
she's
dick.
gotten let out is because of overpopulation. Because she's not a violent offender.
Oh,
so she's the
of
people that they
course.
throw
That's-
out,
Yeah, literally.
and she's always let out for good behavior.
It's always like a week.
Yeah, and she's like, no, she's sent like she got a 5-year sentence when I was like, no, yeah, okay, there was like a really big meth bust here,
Okay.
and not in the town we live in, but right across on the other side of the river.
Yeah, basically our sister city.
Basically, yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't.
So many places have sister cities.
Yeah,
Are you
true.
joking? But no, there was a big meth bust over there, and that was right
Wasn't she
before,
involved in it, there or something?
Like right after she got out is when she got pregnant with my brother. So I was pretty young still.
Damn.
But yeah, it was. She claimed to be asleep when everything was going on, but I don't know how the fuck you can be asleep when there's a meth lab.
There's a meth lab?
Are you joking?
No.
What?
Yeah, no, it was like a
Bro,
big
it was
thing.
probably like
she
her
was in like
boyfriend or something.
in the paper, everything.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is actually kind
Well,
of crazy.
I guess it's a flex to say that
And
you're
then
just chilling.
she only got 5 fucking years for that. But do you know
that's kind of insane.
how long she was actually in there? Like 2.5, 3 years.
Damn.
That's it.
That's not even that bad.
Like, and
For
then
a
she was in
meth lab?
treatment. She was in treatment
Yeah.
for like a year or something after that. But then, well,
Treatment.
she's
In
been
quotations.
she's
Yeah.
been to treatment so many goddamn times. So
Most of the time. So Layla's mom is similar situations
Similar.
have happened.
yeah.
But bro, from what I understand, some of the treatment places are not treatment places.
No, they're
at all.
not.
They're
They
just
especially here.
yeah, it's
Especially
really
here,
bad.
it's
here,
really
dude.
bad. Like the one,
didn't know that.
on in our sister city.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not.
it's not
It's
treatment.
not.
When I
It's
worked at
literally
Burger
they
King-
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know it.
When I
That's
worked
the
at Burger
place I'm
King-
talking about.
Oh,
By
and
Brian?
all the...
By Brian's old place.
Yeah, that's where I
bro.
dropped off people
That
there
is
all
not
the
a
time.
My
treatment
mom
place,
went
bro.
there.
It's
so,
not a treatment
so many
place.
girls go there that worked at Burger King with me and shit.
Yeah, it's basically they'll just collect the money and then they just don't give a fuck. They just basically let them do
It's just
whatever
like
the hell they want.
housing for people that have done drugs.
It's not even that. They're supposed to get sober and everything too, but it just never happens.
I mean, I know.
okay.
I know they like drugs.
So middle school. Now we're in high school.
Bro. So, high school is when I moved up north to the north side of town.
North
side.
North side.
It was actually.
You really went from
It was October of freshman year.
You
She
went
from
from
like
the
a
complete
trailer
opposite
house?
to the bougie.
Yeah.
No, bro,
Living
I like
bougie.
that's
Her house
okay.
is nice.
This
okay.
is,
Her house is
no,
nice.
it is. Like my parents, okay, they saved up a fuck ton of money to get to where we're at.
Hey,
like
I
we
mean,
lived in our
the
trailer.
grind,
You grind.
Yeah, no, we lived in our trailer for what,
6
8, 9 years?
Yeah.
That's what they wanted, and they grinded for it.
Yeah,
Bro,
we
but guess
didn't. When
what?
they got married,
Mhm.
all of their wedding gifts they put in storage. So now we have an all nice new shit for our, the house that we got.
That's what. That's just absolutely genius. Honestly.
No, they're okay.
That's definitely what
They're
we should
actually really fucking smart.
Yeah.
My parents are very they've had
do.
their
I mean,
fair
yeah,
share
they
of
wanted a nice
experiences.
house in a nice
And they
part of the
just
city.
and they were like,
And
all
they
right,
drive-
all right, grind.
we're gonna. That's exactly
We're gonna live shitty
What,
for a little bit, and then so we can live nice.
Yeah,
our
and now-
economics teacher did.
And now my dad has a work vehicle, so they were able to sell both of their vehicles to get one car.
Yep.
So now they have a Tesla.
Yes, sir.
Tesla, bro.
It is so nice.
It is really nice.
It is really nice.
We
Did they ever
actually-
take you on a ride in it?
No, I've never been in a ride.
Oh, it's pretty fast.
Yeah, in
Pretty fast. It was
July.
faster than my Alpha.
I think
Really?
July was
Yeah. Probably faster than your WRX.
No, bro. That shit's fast.
Did they get the sports package on it?
I don't even know.
I don't think so.
Bro,
it's
imagine.
it's just like a. I don't think
It's just a Model 3.
and it's an older one too.
No,
Not
it's
older.
not. No,
Bro,
it's
it
not.
doesn't
Isn't it
even
2018?
matter because Teslas aren't
Uh-uh.
even. They don't get that
It's like-
outdated that fast.
It's brand new, and they get updates immediately
Yeah,
because
Get
it's a driving
updates.
report.
True.
She has 100% on her driving report or
Oh, you said
whatever.
her name again.
Fuck.
God,
I caught it, though.
damn it.
I need to find a different name for her.
How about you use your
Tiana.
mom's name?
Tara.
Starts with a T. You can't. Well, you probably can't say that. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't fucking care.
All right. Okay, it doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Okay, so high school, you moved from south side to north
Literally,
side.
the other side of town.
Yeah,
Freshman year.
Complete other
Complete
side
opposite.
of town.
Freshman year too.
I
They
knew-
do
high
that.
school.
I knew 2 fucking people. I knew Brian and Roxy. That's all I knew
I don't
before.
know.
You
Actually,
can
I
bleep
do
her
know-
name.
I do know who that
but-
is.
Ryan's.
I'm just gonna say it.
Bro, they don't care.
Yeah.
But
They're not listening.
We're not saying anything bad about it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. We're fine.
But yeah, those were the only 2 people that I knew until
Yeah.
I went to summer
Summer
school
school.
and met you
Yeah.
and Lucas.
Yep. And fucking Leah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leo's dope.
Yeah. Bro, I forgot completely about that. That's insane.
Yeah.
So then you came to summer school, And then you started your freshman year. And how was freshman year at the new school?
Okay, let me say this. Freshman year was a goddamn roller coaster.
All right.
Only because I was like, I don't mean to like come off in a weird way, but like I was like the shiny new toy. Like everybody wanted to know who I was.
Yeah.
So it was very like overwhelming, and I didn't know how to like deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a lot of boyfriends, but I didn't actually like
any of them.
lose my virginity or anything like that till like the very, very end of my freshman year. But like none of them I really actually had like emotional connection to.
It was just like, oh, I guess we're dating.
I guess, yeah, like cool.
That's kind of just how it happens freshman year.
Something cool about freshman year?
There was one ex that, the only ex that I have ever like been able to keep in my life is like talk to. The only one I like still is Jimmy from freshman year. Like he's the only cool ex of mine. Like
he's chill.
Even he never knows how cool he is. He's a cool dude.
He's chill.
Yeah.
Plays guitar.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's dope. He's really good at the guitar.
He's been like practicing for the past few years.
Okay. So wait, what were you gonna say? Something dope about freshman year?
Oh yeah.
You had a big old crush on me.
The first class.
Okay.
Of the first day of high school.
Okay.
I saw Stevie.
Global
and I was
studies.
like,
okay.
I was like, God damn.
You just knew it, bro. You were like, I want that bitch.
I was like, damn. And then like, I was a bitch.
I mean, every freshman boy is a
14,
fucking bitch, bro.
I was 14.
What are you gonna do? Walk up to a lady sounding like this, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, girl, you want to date me?
Hey, girl, you want to suck my cock?"
Bro, that's exactly what I sounded like freshman year too.
I did.
My voice did not
did you ever
drop
hear
at
my
all.
voice? I had a deep voice.
I did not have a deep voice freshman year.
I've seen videos.
Yeah, it was deeper than what I should have been. I like dropped.
That's how
your brother. It was like 7 to 8.
That's how it is with your brother right now.
No. I didn't drop like till 10th.
It's like
I swear.
It's like deeper than it should be. It's weird.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, God damn.
And
now you're dating.
And
never
then,
made a single
this
move.
Is so crazy.
I didn't even talk to her.
No,
Really?
literally, like, okay, there was one time, like, sophomore year, I think, when I was kind of, like, more in, like, a hoe phase, you know? And I remember, like, he used to snap me or whatever, but I never really, like, engaged in anything.
Yeah.
But then,
that was, like, for, like,
because
a week or two.
Okay,
Yeah,
when you're doing that, though, you're not going to do anything unless they start.
I asked
and then you're like, well, I mean, I guess you're interested.
Yeah, you asked about my parents' car. That's
literally all it was.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
And then, we didn't... I always knew, like, kind of who he was.
Yeah.
Like, but he was very mysterious, so I had no classes with him.
We had not a
I
single
didn't know
class
anyone.
after that.
I didn't
That was
know
the
anyone that
only
knew
class.
him. Like, I didn't really know who he
Bro,
was.
that's because...
So I was always, like, kind of curious about him, right?
Yeah.
So then, my old friend, Sonny, used to hang out with him a lot because...
Why did I even...
Of her
I
best
hung out
friend.
with Sonny because...
Scott. They were
No,
dating.
I hung out with her before that. We were friends in like in history class or something.
Is it because of her older brother?
No.
Bro,
I didn't even
know
hang.
why
I
you
never
were
hung
friends.
out with him. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
and then I asked Sonny for his snap.
You turned it on like to turn off in an hour. Yeah.
Oh, it's on the highest setting.
I asked her for his snap because I think his ex-girlfriend removed like all the girls on his snap, so I didn't have him on his snap anymore.
I had like nothing. I had no bitches. Yeah. I was like freshly
Yeah, that's
single.
why I was able to swoop in so
you
quick. I got
I'm not
lucky.
gonna lie, you got lucky. It was like I got. This is absolutely insane, but I got head from her friend like a week after we broke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You
For
fucking
one of her
bitch.
best
And you know
Damn.
what? Listen to this. He fucking lied to me about that goddamn situation too.
Oh god.
We were like, okay, so the first time me and him ever hung out, sorry grandma, but I snuck out of my grandma's house. And we just drove around in this Audi for a little bit right after.
I almost got caught.
Oh yeah, you did. But anyways, we were in the drive-thru, and I remember this girl, like some number, kept blowing him up, and he passed it off as like one of his ex's friends, just like trying to get. I don't fucking know. He just passed it off as like his ex being crazy, right? A few months down the line, I find out that that's a girl that gave him head like the
2
day.
days. It was like
Yeah.
the day before.
Yeah, like the day before.
Like we were talking, not like
Yeah.
talking, but like we were snapping. each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. You just started talking to each
Yeah.
other.
Just started. I remember because it happened on my fucking like break at work,
What?
and I came back, and Scott was on the. Sunny was at work, just sitting in the lobby because she was dating Scott.
Yeah,
and she
And
was on
I was on
FaceTime.
FaceTime with
Yeah.
Sunny, and I was asking Sunny if River liked me, and
Uh-huh.
so Scott went up to
Scott's
River
like,
about it,
Jesus.
and River was like, "Bro."
I was like, "Are you fucking joking?" I was like, "You know what I just did?"
I just got slapped.
But he didn't tell me till like 6 months into our fucking relationship.
Bro, I mean, to be fair, you just ghost the other bitch and just forget about her.
But
That's
no,
what it
she-
was.
she kept like
out of mind, out of sight.
she literally kept like telling people, like, I remember there was like a whole drama that like apparently he was playing her with me or some shit like that.
Bro.
And I was like, bro, he don't even want you. He just
I
doesn't
did
like
not
his
want
ex.
you. I
He was
just
just
I was
sexually
just
deprived.
horny.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's all you
Horny.
want. And then she was like, "Oh my god, we're fucking dating."
No, literally, like it.
No, she
okay,
did.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
she
talk
was.
shit about her, but it was nuts.
Oh, so she was
Like,
one of those.
It
bitches.
was like immediate. That's why I like immediately was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like the next day, I went to go like
You good?
give her a
Neil?
ride, and
Drop
she
some.
brought me like fucking chocolate or something. It
Oh,
was so weird,
That's a
bro.
red flag.
I know. I was like, holy shit, you just sucked my dick. That's all I really wanted.
What the fuck?
What
did
did you
you
do?
drop?
Oh, there it is.
I dropped my.
You're-
This. Ugh.
Oh no.
I found it. We're good. We're chilling now.
Look at the little bridge I made.
Aw. River made a little bridge with 2 lighters in his vape. Okay, so that was sophomore year. Now
Well-
this junior year, now because we're in junior year, because
Yeah.
this is when you guys started talking, so
Yeah.
keep going.
Well, senior year was a shit show.
No.
Obviously.
Talk about how you guys started dating first in junior year.
Yeah. Well, I think Sunny and Scott kind of just told River that we like, or we kind of just told each other that like we liked each other, so we
Yeah.
started hanging out more, and that was basically it. And then he forgot to ask me out. We would hang out like every fucking day,
And he was like, well,
and we
we're
were
dating.
practically dating,
Yeah.
but he never like officially asked me out.
Yeah.
So
it
how
was-
long did it take from the point of you first started talking to when you would like hang out every single day?
Probably about a month.
No. Not even. We started talking on March 5th because that was the day that we had ACTs, and that was the day that you and the Greeley broke up. Sorry, I said her name. But
Bro, I
and
drove
then
to
you
school that
asked
day.
me. You asked
Wait,
me.
that's not the day that we met or started talking. It was the day after that.
Okay, the 6th then,
Okay.
and then we started dating on the 20th.
Oh.
We were
So,
like,
2
oh,
weeks.
but we
yeah,
were
I
hanging
guess.
out like, we hung out that whole time.
Mhm.
Like every day.
Yeah,
after-
like every
It was
day.
like
After we took the
immediate. It was
Yeah.
insane.
It was.
School was canceled.
Yeah.
So literally we had nothing else to do.
No, literally
Yeah.
a week after we started dating,
Yeah,
school was
down.
out.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was no.
We're-
We
like,
went
our
to school
st- our
together for like a
teachers-
few days.
Our teachers at the end of senior year literally called us the COVID couple.
That makes sense.
It
Yeah.
was nuts.
Bro, that was probably dope though because you just got to fucking hang out
Yeah.
and smoke weed.
It wasn't because
No.
it wasn't because I wasn't supposed to be going out except anywhere but work. So I would lie to my parents about going to work.
Bro, why couldn't you
And
go
they
anywhere but
fucking
work?
and they fucking found out about it because they were all sketchy about COVID. It was the beginning of COVID when
Oh
everyone
my
was scared of it.
Yeah,
And, like-
she wasn't supposed to go anywhere.
Yeah,
It
and
was
they
pretty
found out, and that was the same day. The same day that we got caught by my parents is the same day River lost his fucking license.
Bro,
For the first time.
Way. Tell that story. I want to hear that.
8 days after his fucking birthday.
It was an L situation, and we weren't. And then
damn.
after that, we weren't allowed to see each other for like a
We
month.
a month until May 28th, my birthday.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think I saw you a little bit before your birthday.
Yeah,
Like, the
no,
week
no,
before.
yeah, they did because
Bro.
I remember they were said that I could see him. It was like 2 weeks.
River, I bet you were.
We ended up
horny
not
as
seeing
fuck
each other
not
for
being
2
able to see
weeks.
Stevie. We're dying.
Oh yeah, because I was at that point, I was getting head every time I saw her.
It took us, but we didn't really. I don't think that it was
so I
true.
was fiending.
You were like, fuck! Boom!
But I don't think we did anything before we actually started dating. Maybe we did, but like not
I don't
anything
think so.
crazy. No,
I
I
don't
don't think
think
we did either. Which
Nice.
is like solid.
So,
Like I said earlier, he's like the first guy that I actually had feelings for before we had like the physical connection, I
yeah,
guess.
you had the mental connection first.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
That's how you start it.
That's true.
It's how it's
So
supposed to be.
that's junior year. Are there any standout stories from junior year, summer going into senior year that you would like to talk about?
Summer, nah.
No?
River was crippled.
Yeah.
That's true.
That was when I had my first surgery for
Ow.
the screw in my foot, and I lost my license before that.
Ow.
So
And
I had
was his Uber.
Everywhere.
Hell yeah. The beginning of
Everywhere.
it was embarrassing. I was like, damn, I'm getting drove around by my girlfriend. This
Hey,
is-
that's how it be sometimes.
Yeah.
I bet you were loving that, though.
It wasn't bad.
Nah, what? You were
Kidding.
bitching
I
about me
hated
not
driving.
driving. Yeah.
Right when he started
Facts.
driving, I was like, damn.
Thank God, bro.
I miss not driving.
Okay, so now, senior year.
Until I lost my license again.
Senior year was kind of a shit show.
Bro,
I think
that's-
senior year
was a shit show for
Because that's what
everybody,
happened when everything happened with your family.
Bro. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
my family destroyed senior year for me. It was just, it's like tainted now. Tainted.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. L situation.
We might talk about that on a later
we'll have
podcast.
like we'll have a
Unpack
sob
it.
story
We
video.
should
No,
have-
we have to. We'll have to
We'll have
like
a whole
call
ep-
it like unpacking river or something. like that.
Oh, it's a whole episode
Bro, yeah, and
dedicated
it's
to that.
literally just trauma dumping, bro.
I mean, honestly, there's
it's
enough.
bro. There,
There's
it needs
enough
its own
stuff
episode.
where it could be a whole episode.
It needs its own episode.
Yeah.
And I'll literally just be here, just asking you questions along
The
the way.
thing
just
is,
talking
though,
to you.
I have like, I'll be like laughing the whole time about it though. I have
Well,
like,
that's
there's like,
fine.
there's no way.
Same though the whole time.
You're the one
There's
telling
no way that I would even get close to like getting like.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying. That's
so
why we
it would
don't
just-
have. That's
yeah.
why we don't have to call it a sob episode.
Yeah,
it's just
I guess.
unpacking
It's just
river.
unpacking, just the destruction of my
destruction,
family
bro.
tree, basically.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, your family's fucked.
Yeah.
So,
we'll talk about
Look
that.
forward to that. I think we're gonna have to have Stevie on for that episode, though, just to
Yeah,
get
'cause she
like
was
the
there.
other perspective.
I was there the whole time. Like
Yeah.
I saw everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
Okay.
pretty nuts. There was some other stuff. We went to Colorado that in senior year.
No,
Okay.
that was the summer after senior year.
Oh,
That was
well,
June after senior
well,
year.
senior year. You know what I mean.
Yeah. So
Did I
prom,
need to
senior
be-
year.
It was cool. I mean, I'd never felt so pretty in my life. It was cool. Like,
It was fun. Just a lot. Too many pictures.
it was a lot.
Too many pictures. Too many pictures.
It was
Bro, I
just-
agree though.
And those
And then the
goddamn
edibles.
heels, bro. Oh, and Babe got like
I got just.
Yeah.
We already talked.
Goals.
We talked about that. Was the
At
last
at the
ep-
bowling
no.
alley.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 episodes.
That was 9, I think.
I don't fucking
No,
remember.
who
I
fucking
don't. Who
knows?
fucking knows? Honestly. Oh no, that was episode 8.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's when we talked about my prom too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So then, fuck, where does that bring us to? Last year would be freshman year of college.
That's when. Well, that summer
That's
is when I went to Colorado, and then you moved out of your parents' house in like December.
No, I moved out the
January?
end of January.
In
Yeah.
January. Okay.
we started hanging out in like October, September. When was your mom gone? It was the week that your mom was gone.
Okay, yeah. We went to Colorado in June,
Mhm.
and then July is when I went to Minnesota,
Okay.
and then like the middle of August is when we went to Alabama,
Okay.
and then
It was
After-
For the family stuff, right?
Yeah.
and then right after Alabama, your mom took a trip, right?
I think so. I wasn't on crutches though. Was I on crutches when you came over?
No.
Yeah.
I think it was because I was in school for sure.
I think it was October. That sounds
I
right.
think
That
it was
sounds about
October or
right,
September.
yeah.
It was one
Wait,
of those two.
wait.
I hadn't done shrooms yet.
Yes, it was because we did shrooms on Halloween.
Yeah.
So it was September that we started hanging out. I
Probably
think.
the end
Probably,
of
yeah.
Yeah. So we met by, I don't even know. I was like, I think
Well,
you guys
I was
just.
hanging out with you,
Yeah.
and then I was like, you two would be great friends.
Exactly.
And then we all started hanging out
Because
together.
we were like, bro, we don't know any other couples to hang out with. Like,
Yeah.
most of the other couples, I'm sorry, but most of y'all are fucking
L.
lame.
I mean, some of them are.
Or it's not even
Yeah.
that they're lame, but they just don't like what I'm necessarily into. So
yeah,
it's
like,
I'm
we
not gonna
all
hang out
four
with
of
them.
us kind of have the same interests.
It's
Yeah, that's
insane
true.
how
Bro,
fast
it's kind
we were all
of
like,
ridiculous.
Antigo, like all
'Cause
us
it's like,
five, it's crazy.
My girlfriend is like the same as River, and I'm like the same as Stevie.
It's
It's
really
really
weird.
weird.
But me
But
and Deontay are
Think
like
the
River
same.
and Deontay are literally two people of one brain.
Yeah.
We have like
yeah, literally.
Me and Layla.
Taurus, bro.
Me and-
That's
It's
why.
because we're 2 days apart.
Yeah, I'm born on April 20th.
And I'm
4/20.
4/22.
He's April 22nd.
It's
insane.
fucking nuts.
Yeah,
God, bro.
and my dad also shares a birthday with River, which is also insane to me. And
Bro.
my fucking cat is born in April too.
So you got Taurus.
Taurus is everywhere,
Tauruses are
homie.
just the best, honestly.
Tauruses are pretty lit.
So
But
then,
yeah,
then
it's
September-
kind of weird how similar River and Layla are, and then me and
Yeah.
you are.
It's-
As far
it's
as
kinda
like
weird.
our
Yeah,
how we
have,
come
like,
off.
That's true.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Our
you and
vibe.
Stevie do kind of the same things,
Yeah.
kinda.
As far as
Kinda.
like how I feel like we come off the same way.
Yeah, we have the same sort of vibe. Like if
Yeah.
someone met us, they'd be like, "Okay, yeah," and they'd have like the same first impression. I feel like.
Yeah, depending on if I'm not having a mental crisis day.
Yeah.
Because those are bad days.
That's okay. well,
Well,
that's fucking. Where is that? We're in September now. October. So, you know what? You could tell us about your first shrooms trip because I've never.
Bro,
Heard
that
your
was so
first shroom
crazy
trip
because you and
story.
Layla came over.
Yeah, I remember coming over after.
oh yeah, you came over.
I think.
No, you came over. You
Right-
drove over
right when we
when we were
started.
walking back.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
because
right.
okay, me, River, and Scott took them,
Scotty boy.
and we went for a walk, and they started kicking in when we were walking, and it was like fall. It was
We
gorgeous.
took them at
out.
my mom's house.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
It
now,
was
yeah.
nuts.
And
We
there
sat in
was
there.
there was a family fucking gathering. Like
Yeah.
when we walked out, it felt like everybody was just staring at us. Like I had to walk
was
through a
nuts.
maze of fucking people. Like it was so stressful.
like-
I was like, I can do this. I can do this.
There was like a
No.
lot of people in my house.
We
What
ran out
the
that hoe.
fuck? So like,
It was probably we
Just
probably,
like a shit
Okay,
ton of
so we
people
took
came
them.
over?
We took them and we started tripping, and then we were like, we should go. Wait,
no, we walked first.
We walked
took them-
first, yeah.
We took them
And then
immediately
coming back
went walking.
in.
okay.
And
Yeah.
then you started tripping when you're on the phone with your grandma.
Yeah, my grandma called and I started tripping balls. Sorry,
Okay.
grandma.
Okay.
But then,
That's
we
always how
literally
that
all
happens.
three of us just. I think I started. We got back to River's house or whatever, and we're in his
I remember
room.
you came over. That's
Yeah.
when you came over.
I
yeah,
was
you
because
came
I think
in,
I was
You
at
pulled
school or
up.
something.
You pulled up right after we got inside.
Yeah.
No, he pulled up as we were walking over there. Because I remember I walked over to your car.
Yeah, I remember that.
So then,
Yeah.
when did we walk past your family? Oh, when we left to go drive around later.
The second time,
after we
yeah.
were like chilled out.
Okay, so I got
We
there.
thought
I
we
don't
were
remember
chilling.
coming there. I do remember coming
But no,
there, but I
I
don't
remember
really.
we were in. Yeah, we went to.
We literally just walked in my room, and I
okay.
think you guys hung out. Sorry. Go ahead, babe.
You sure?
Yeah.
I've tried to tell the same thing like 3 times.
Okay, sorry.
This guy over here.
My bad.
All the time.
I get excited.
Yeah, but no, we walked into River's room. We were all just hanging out, and I remember like you were telling me that it makes you want to like do stuff, like it gives
Yeah.
you motivation. And I remember I was doing your laundry. I started doing your fucking laundry, and you
Yeah.
and Scott were just zoned the fuck out on the bed.
Oh,
And
I
then
remember.
Layla
that's
and
what I
Deontay were
do.
standing like by us, kind
Yeah.
of by me at least. I remember, and like that was when I first experienced like how different people's vibes are when they're not in the trip with you.
Yeah,
That was, like,
was
the fir-
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
It
like
was
the
really
first.
weird.
It wasn't like bad.
It wasn't bad. It was like
We were like,
we could just tell that you
Yeah.
guys weren't tripping.
yeah.
Yeah.
We knew that you weren't on the
It
same
just feels
plane
like a
as us.
grounding energy. It's so
Yeah.
whack.
And it just like
it pulls you back.
yeah,
down.
it does. And like right when you guys left, it was like, whoa, that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a weird conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
And then we kind of just zoned out in his room for like we
Probably 2-3
What did we
hours.
even do? We would just kind of like experience.
stared at the
we
ceiling,
just
basically.
experienced the
How
drug.
did we leave? I don't remember why
you
we
left pretty fast.
I think we had to go to maybe like a Halloween party or something.
Or it was just like
it was on Halloween, so probably.
Because I
You guys
know that
probably
she
had
was
plans.
staying over, and I think maybe we went to go get. I don't remember what we did, but I do remember you guys just laying on the bed and you were like, "Holy fuck, bro, this is nuts."
Yeah, we were like,
Well, that
we
was
didn't
the
know how to
first time
handle
we
it.
ever
Yeah.
did psychedelics.
Yeah, it was like the first drug that I had tried, other than like
Weed.
weed and I guess Robitussin.
To listen.
So then after we left, what
Yeah,
did you guys do?
I remember after we kind of like calmed down a little bit, we were like either like we need to get out of here, like we need to go somewhere.
Vibe change.
And we didn't know necessarily if we were gonna go sit in the car.
Yeah.
But then we were like felt okay enough to drive, and it was pretty like not late. It was like sunset time, but we was pretty late into the trip.
Oh man, yeah. Keep going, babe.
And I don't even know where we drove out to. We drove out
to the river.
Yeah,
right
but
away.
there was like it was like
no,
a
we
weird.
went to Holiday first.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about all the stops we made. I'm just talking about where we went. But yeah, we did go to Holiday. We did have a pretty like cool experience at Holiday, I guess. It was just kind of crazy experiencing like people. Like, why the fuck is everybody so stuck up? Like, why can't people just live?
Why can't they just vibe?
It was just
But no, then we went out down by the river to that park. Remember, there was like a little park. We parked in this like just big ass like dirt parking lot.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know where it was. It was like way the
It's
fuck
like way. I know
way
exact.
out
I
there.
can't say it because it's gonna give it away, but it's an island.
I can do it, boys.
And we're back,
We
guys.
had to have a conversation about where it was.
Yeah, we did
but
not
anyways,
fucking understand.
we were out there, and I remember did we smoke out there?
Yeah, we took dabs.
And that was like the first time smoking
did that launch
on
you
it.
into space?
Yeah,
That was
crazy.
when you blew up my dab pit.
I did. I
She
blew up his
blew
first little glass like nectar he had. It was like one of those shitty tube.
I
ones,
remember
you know?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was, you got it in like.
But
that
no, we
dab
were
dab.
like we started just kind of like we didn't even trip out there. It just kind of like intensified the come down, I guess, if that makes sense.
Because I mean, at that point, you're like 4 hours in.
No,
5?
we were like probably 6 hours.
Oh, really? 6
It was
hours
our first time, so
We-
it kind of lasted a while.
Yeah, so you were probably coming down.
But driving out there though was the best experience.
Gorgeous,
Yeah.
gorgeous, like the
Because it was
sky.
sunset.
Yeah,
And
you were
it was,
watching
it was
sunset.
like
In
fall
October.
sunset. Yeah, with all the trees
It was
and
cold
like
outside.
the
Don't even get me
breeze and
started.
bro.
It was
I'm gonna have to get
best
some
experience
pictures
of my
best,
that shit.
best first psychedelic experience you could
Yeah,
ask
it was
for.
amazing.
I feel like your first time doing shrooms is just like such a monumental point
It's
in
like
your life. It's
wow,
literally
you can
different.
experience this. Like
Yeah,
this
bro.
is like it makes you just
Every single person that has taken shrooms says their life is divided into 2 sections: their time before they tried shrooms and their time after they tried shrooms, and it's so fucking
the
true.
time
Literally,
before my life
holy
before
shit.
psychedelics and then
It's
life
so
after,
different.
it's so completely
And
different.
even
My mindset about like just the world.
it's just it instantly changes. And even now, after taking a psychedelic, every single time it's like, wow, I'm living a new life. Like
It,
it feels
every
like
It's
time your
eye-opening.
mindset changes.
Exactly.
Yes,
It's like it opens
eye-opening
your mind.
almost every time. Even the time where we had our ego deaths, that was probably the most intense. Like
Yeah, that was like a kick to the ass, being like,
for real.
chill out on these drugs a little bit,
Yeah.
and like,
Get your shit together,
I
and then
definitely-
only like
Stop abusing it. It's like
Yeah.
we
use
were
it as a
abusing
tool.
it. Yeah, we were more doing it like
at that time. But now we do it. Every time we do it, we're very aware of that we're on it, and
Yeah,
we
try
kind
to,
of have like a we know what to expect more now.
yeah, and we kind of more so like study of like how we are on it. We like to be on it to like open our minds
Yeah,
more.
and we know what we like and what we don't like, and like
Yeah.
we have like we can make like a goal for the trip.
You're not going into it being like, wow, I'm gonna have a whole fucking good time. I mean
I mean,
you're gonna have a good
a
time,
good time.
but you're like, well, I want to do it so
We're
I
doing
can.
it- We're gonna
learn something
exactly.
a
from this
lot of the
trip.
time,
Mhm.
we've gone into the trip like with a question or like
or
a
you're
specific,
because you're stuck, or
Yeah.
you feel like you need a change in your life or something like that.
We need some type of like,
Reset on your
Thinking.
situation.
and
It's
like we use it for like more spiritual reasons.
Yeah,
If that makes
facts.
sense.
I definitely. Oh yeah, I can't go off on that topic because I love
Facts.
mushrooms. but-
Mushrooms are just. We should just.
Yeah.
So that's October when we started hanging out, and then your first trip. So now we're in. I'm terrible with months. November.
Nothing
Nothing
too
good
crazy.
in November.
Nothing really happened.
January is when I
mean,
moved out.
Did you do anything crazy for Christmas?
No.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I, did shit for Christmas either.
Yeah, I've never. Really
I don't
done
think we
anything
did
crazy for
anything.
Christmas.
It's kind of just chill,
Yeah,
just chill.
January.
It's gonna be so weird this Christmas.
bro.
This will
I
be the first
know-
Christmas I've been moved out.
Bro, I'm thinking we should do like a friend's Christmas.
I agree.
Because
I'm down, bro.
Because this is like the first Christmas where I actually feel like, wow, I could actually get like a bunch of people because I don't have to go to my parents' house. Like,
we can do whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'll have to go to my parents for like a dinner or
exactly.
something.
But then
that's
after
it.
that, you just do whatever the fuck you want. It's like, nah, bitch, I got my own Christmas plans. Like, peace.
That'd be cool. Let's do something like that.
We're gonna be moved out into our. You're gonna be moved out.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
It's gonna be dope, bro.
It's gonna be sick.
We're we got plans in the works.
Plans are happening.
Okay, so January you moved out.
Yeah, the end of January, I moved out with Brian, or I moved into the apartment with Brian because Brian's mom moved out. Yeah. And it was awesome. Like, it was really fun at first. It made a lot of good memories. Like, all the memories that we made in those
we have a
first few months.
lot of them. It was just,
because
from the end of January till like April.
I was there every day.
Yeah.
Basically.
Everyone was.
Every day. Everyone was there all the time.
It was you, Scott. Yeah, it low-key was, but like...
Not like
it's just because we went from being...
trap, okay?
Being,
there was no trapping.
There was no trapping
okay.
Yeah. But we went from having to smoke in a fucking car every single night to being able to smoke in a fucking house. And when you can do that, bro...
single time.
It's so much different.
That's when we were hanging out every day.
Every single day.
We would just be like, all right, where are we meeting?
It was us three, and then Layla, and then Scott, Brian.
And we'd fucking cram into a car, hotbox the fuck, and then, bro, we'd just be like, all right, we gotta drive around, hope we don't get fucked now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. And then we just did shit, and then we were like, all right, night, guys, see you tomorrow.
But then when we could hang out at Stevie's, it's like, all right, now we're actually 5.
Now we can just do whatever the fuck we want.
No, beginning of January is when we got pulled over and we got busted.
Oh, you guys should tell that story. If you want to.
We can.
Yeah. It's not too...
I mean, it's dropped.
It's not too crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The charges were dropped.
We were hanging out with this girl with her friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, like... What should we call her?
We don't have to call her anything.
Shyla.
Sure.
Anyways, this girl and her friend were with us, and we had just gotten back from, like, our New Year's trip. We went out of town to where Scott lived at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And we had just gotten back into town, and obviously we lived at home, so we still had to smoke in our cars. Well... It was in the middle of a fucking blizzard, and
literally a blizzard.
Literally in the middle of a fucking blizzard.
Not like a... Oh, it's snowing.
No, it was
a blizzard.
There was no cars on the fucking road except this one cop, and he pulled River over for an what was it, a license plate light?
It was.
Bro, I bet it wasn't even out.
It was literally right after we had pulled out of the smoking spot.
Like the smoke neighborhood that we went into again.
Yeah, so like literally right.
We pulled out.
He was waiting.
Left.
He was waiting right on top of the hill, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, at the bottom of the hill.
The bottom of the hill?
Oh yeah, by the apartments.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And we just went down there, and I don't know what happened for this to happen because I'm really good about like. Make sure all your lights are good. Like
I don't think your tail light was fucked up.
It was.
They were probably
really.
I don't know what happened with my Impala. I had just put in a new bulb because one of them was out, and I was like, "Oh shit, I don't want to get pulled over for that." So I just put in a new bulb.
No fucking way.
And then he pulled me over. He's like, "Your lights are out," and I was like, no, they're not. There's no way they are." And like. After he told me to step out or whatever, like I looked at it and they were both off. It was like the wiring. Something happened with a connection or something.
And it just happened to get fucked.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
But that was the only. He was finding a reason to pull somebody over. He was just bored.
Because we were out in the middle of a blizzard. He didn't have anyone else to pull over. He had no other thing, nothing to do.
Yeah.
It was.
So he pulled you guys over, and
we got all of our shit taken except like.
Let's go through the whole thing. Not like, you know what I mean.
Start from the beginning.
Well, he pulls us over, and I don't even know what fucking happened.
Freaking out.
I was freaking the fuck out.
I mean, I guess you were toasted.
I was.
Dude,
don't do it, but
I was out of my mind, bro.
Like,
and I was freaking out because I still lived at home.
Yeah.
I still lived at home, bro.
We were not even that far
really
from home.
It was right next to my my development. It was literally down the road.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Okay.
It was terrifying.
So he walked over and like, we like moved everything out of sight, and I got all my shit ready, and he's like, you know why I stopped you tonight? And then it was like, yeah, the license plate light. I gave him his shit. And
then
I
he's
think
like,
right away,
he asked if we could step out of the vehicle to smell like weed.
No, he
Right
said,
away.
he's like, no, he came back and he's like,
It smelled like weed, and then he
he's like-
asked us about if we smoked at all.
Oh,
And I
okay.
said that I was smoking because I had just gotten off of work and I had a shit day, which was true.
Yep.
But, and then he's like, okay, yeah, you need to step out of the vehicle to search it because,
Yep.
like, he obviously could smell it. We had just
Yeah,
gotten
bro,
done
there was
hotboxing.
no way.
There was
Nothing.
no way we were going to get out of
There
it.
was no way.
So might as well just cooperate and hopefully,
And just
like,
hopefully get it dropped.
yeah, for real. And
Yep.
it did. It fucking
It did. We'll
Okay,
talk
so-
about that.
Yeah. It's
But no,
nuts.
he went through, like, okay, we had locked bags. Like, we literally specifically bought bags to put our shit in that had locks on it so they legally could not open it.
Yep.
They busted those locks open
What the
to
fuck?
find our shit, and they took them. Like, all of our shit. The only thing they left was our
I
torches.
feel like I don't
But
think
then-
they could have done that.
You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
They left, like, a whole-ass grinder full.
They left a grinder
And
underneath
then,
the
like,
seat
a little-
full of weed.
And then
Really?
a little baby slick like this that had some wax in it.
What the
And then
fuck?
the two torches, both torches. No, it was
Yeah.
only one torch. At the
No,
time.
it was the blue torch and then my Mario torch.
They left, yeah.
They
it
left
was-
both of them.
What the fuck? So they were just like, alright.
They took, like, basically just my nice-ass pieces I had.
Bro,
like,
I-
my brand new
I
fucking
guarantee
bong, bro.
those motherfuckers took them home.
Oh, yeah, no, they do. Like, I've straight up heard stories that,
Bro,
like,
I
people...
guarantee because
Because
like,
hers was brand new.
now that I think about
Literally
it, bro,
2 days.
it would actually make so much fucking sense that he did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, keep going.
But
Sorry.
yeah, me and River got put in the back of one cop car.
Not handcuffed, though.
Not handcuffed, but then our other, like,
But before that, though, we were all standing out in this
in the
fucking
middle
blizzard
of a fucking blizzard.
Fuck.
for like
Ridiculous.
For, like, a little bit while
5
they...
to 10 minutes,
Well,
probably.
Yeah.
While other cop cars came.
Okay.
Like, while we waited for the other
Oh,
cop
yeah,
car.
We
because
were
there has-
prepared
Because
to
they had
stand in
to
a
search.
blizzard, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we were wearing... I was wearing, like, just, like, a long sleeve and leggings. Like, I was freezing my fucking
Jesus
dick off.
Christ.
And he made us stand out there. And the cops came up. The other cops
The other
came,
cop was pissed.
They
Bro,
were
I
so
bet
mad
he
that they
was.
were
Our
having to do
friend,
that.
okay, so our friend that was with us, and then her friend was in the other cop car, and they said that the cop was literally, like, shit-talking the other cop for pulling us over and him having to fucking deal with it on this night where there's a blizzard. He's like, what the fuck? And I
That's-
guess there was, like, a rookie deputy. Like,
It was like a
rookie
brand
sheriff.
new-
Bro, this is all making so much sense.
I know, no,
It's all
literally the
making
way
so
it
much sense
happened
now.
and everything, and, like, how
It's
the
making
charges
so much
got
sense
dropped.
now.
Yeah, and they fucking opened the locked bags, and they're like, who's this who's? Like, we got out of the vehicle, like, we were literally just in the back of the vehicle while they searched us.
Yeah.
And then when we got out, they're like, who's or whatever, you know? And I claimed most.
We just did. We were honest.
Yeah,
we were
we
like, this is
claimed our
hers,
own
this is
shit.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they just both.
they gave us the wrong charge, though. They put it
Yeah.
on there as our third fucking offense. And it was just like a paraphernalia charge.
Bro.
Which
it
is...
was until he.
He literally called us that night at
Okay.
like midnight, each of us, and left us a voicemail saying that he was going to send out a new ticket because he charged us with the wrong charge. He put it on there as our third offense, not our first offense. He called us from his personal cell phone number.
Bro, so illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was all. No, I talked on the phone with him.
Yeah,
He freaked me the fuck out because he's like, they didn't find the wax inside the slicks when we were there, and he's
Yeah.
like, we are finding some wax because we're going through your stuff right now.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're probably gonna get charged with possession or something. And I was like, fuck. He's like, that is a felony charge.
No, but
Oh.
no, because I remember he said something about how it was only going to be a paraphernalia.
Oh yeah, it
He
wasn't,
said it wasn't
He didn't say it was
enough.
gonna be a felony. He said
Yeah.
it's gonna be like,
A misdemeanor.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Bro.
no, like, it was so fucking crazy because then we never got another ticket, and I was freaking the fuck out about
Yeah.
it because the original court date on our original ticket was coming soon, so I'm like, I need to fucking figure out if I need to go to court,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So I called like the, fucking...
County clerk's office.
Yeah, like the...
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, like where... state's attorney's
Yeah.
office, that, whatever. So I
Mhm.
called them, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like, what's going on? And they're like, okay, well, you have to contact the officer to see... Or not the officer, you have to contact the police department to see if they have a ticket that they need to send
Yeah.
to the attorney's office for them to actually, like, process
Because they
the
didn't
charges.
have it? Because they didn't have it? Or
Yeah,
what?
because he never processed and filed a new...
Oh, okay,
he never
yeah.
filed a new ticket or anything.
Uh-huh.
So obviously they never got it,
Yeah.
so they weren't able to press charges on me. They're like, okay, yeah, we don't have anything from him, so you don't have a court date or anything.
So literally nothing happened.
Bro.
Yeah, and I called like the police department too, and then they're like, they basically told me like, yeah, you can reach out to the cop, but he probably just like doesn't want to put in the work to having to go through all.
But
of it.
why would you reach out to the cop to get him to do it?
literally, like.
It's like, yeah, you can reach out to him and be like, hey, can you get me in trouble, please? No.
Yeah, no.
We did reach out to him though. We were just trying to figure out
Like,
if
if we
need to
needed
go
to
to a
go.
court
Yeah,
date.
exactly.
Because
we were like,
You don't want to skip a court
Yeah,
date.
then you
That'd
get
be
a
fucked.
warrant. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was. Then we never got charged.
Bro,
for it.
I bet when this
It's
motherfucker
not on our
called you
records either.
and he's like, yeah, I'm inspecting this. He probably had his dab rig pulled. He had your dab rig in front of him. And he's like, yeah, I'm finding some wax here. He's probably picking a dab while he's
Yeah,
talking to
probably.
you. Bro, honestly, because he probably just
He's
took it all
like,
home.
wait, well, actually, there's not enough wax to charge you with a felony because I just smoked it all.
Hey,
Jesus
instead of
Christ.
charging these motherfucking kids, let me just go get baked as fuck. And that's what he did.
It's either they took it home or it's sitting in evidence.
Bro, there's no way because then they would have filed they would have filed the
Or they
report.
melted it right away.
Bro, I bet he took it home.
Probably.
Yeah.
That motherfucker took it home.
Bro,
Especially because he left you some of it, bro. He saw that shit. Come on.
Yeah.
No,
He
I don't
saw
think
it.
they saw it because it was in the
In
middle,
the middle of
of
the
a
blizzard. I don't think they did
They
a very
really
good
did.
job.
They just like saw the backpacks, opened them, and
Yeah.
like went on from there.
Yeah.
Basically,
Well, that's dope as fuck.
didn't
though.
open my trunk.
They
I
can't.
didn't
They
know that
can't.
they didn't
They
do
can't.
that. I didn't know that at the
Yeah.
time.
Really?
No.
I've always known that.
I've always known that.
I
always
wish
threw my
I
shit
wish
in
we
the
put
trunk.
stuff in the trunk.
Always.
We were too dumb.
Hey.
After that, I
Always.
don't think we smoked in the car for a while.
No,
No.
because I had just gotten my place.
Yeah.
We were like,
I
It
got
was
my
perfect
my
timing.
place like
It
a
was
few
the
weeks
universe
later.
being like, nah, bro, you guys gotta stop this.
you gotta stop,
Yeah.
yeah, because that could have been.
And
Could've
then
been so
me and Brian's apartment was the hangout
It
place.
was bussin'.
Yeah.
So, January, February, did anything happen substantially?
Not really.
I mean, we just had insane. We were just doing drugs.
Drugs.
And just
Grinding and experiencing opening up as people, like finding out
finding
who we
out
are,
who we're gonna be in
like
the world.
personally, because obviously, like when you live with your parents, you're a specific person that you have
Yeah.
to
You're
be.
just
It's
you're
way
just what your
different.
parents. You're just the acceptable version of your parents.
Yeah.
What your parents can accept. Once you
Yeah.
move out, it's kind of like
You're able to like actually
Do
find
exactly
out who
what
you
you
are.
can do what,
Yeah.
what you want. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's pretty sick.
But I'm just glad that like all of us were able to do it responsibly.
Facts.
Like
we
none
haven't
of
really
us
made
are.
any massive mistakes.
None of us. No.
My
we didn't.
WRX.
That's
Yeah.
my
It's a
bike,
mistake,
my
but that's
motorcycle,
whatever,
But
bro.
that's like a normal like.
Yeah,
as far
true.
as like drugs and like shit that our parents didn't let us do.
Yeah.
Like those type of like decisions that we've been making.
Yeah.
I haven't really
fucked.
done anything.
We
Like,
all
haven't
we all like
are
grind.
responsible
We
about
all
it.
work. We all.
Facts.
Are very motivated and like we
Yeah.
get our shit done.
It's raining.
It
out.
is raining outside.
Tegan was right.
Tegan
I
was
saw
right.
in his story he was like, I was just in the rain or something, and it was like 3 minutes ago, and it just wasn't raining here.
Huh.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But so January, February, March, did anything happen?
I mean, that was when we hit our 2 years, and he bought me 2 geckos.
So
for our
talk about
2-year
your
anniversary.
2-year anniversary.
Nothing crazy.
I don't think we did anything
Just
crazy.
bought geckos.
Yeah, what did I get you on our 1 year? Did we do anything
Oh, on our 6 months, this is bringing it way back, but that's when I
Okay.
got my promise ring.
Okay.
And then,
crazy? That bitch.
No, no.
just went-
well,
I can imagine, bro.
no. I got my promise ring on our 9 months. My 6 months is when I got my necklace. Because I was on, wait, no. Nope, wrong.
Nope,
Okay.
no.
Wrong.
Wrong.
A month into our relationship on
Okay.
my birthday. So my birthday is like right around our 1 month.
Yep.
And he got me a necklace that had his name engraved on the side of it. And
Okay.
then on our 6 months is when I got my promise ring.
Okay.
And I don't remember what I got on our 1 year. We didn't really do any. What did we do?
I don't know. I don't remember.
L.
We don't really
We've
never super celebrate things.
Honestly, I haven't done anything crazy. We just usually go out for dinner and just
Yeah, just
Yeah.
go
Get
to,
gay.
just hang out at least.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you
get each
guys
other
just hang
stuff.
out.
I'm
hang
just
out.
yeah.
Get inside
Content.
each other.
So, yeah, exactly. So in April, nothing really happened except your
His
birthday.
Well,
Anything crazy happened on your birthday this year? I don't.
Yes.
yeah, that
He had
I
his
talked
ego
about that.
death.
Remember, ego death.
Oh
That was-
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right,
The
bro.
shittiest
And then he
birthday
broke his
ever.
fucking back, basically.
Yeah, you didn't even say that part on the podcast. After River had that fucking terrible shrooms trip that we talked about in episode 3.
Probably
Whatever
2.
episode it
I don't
was.
fucking remember. What? Shrooms and Tunes, that episode.
It was just because I pulled something from shoveling snow the week before.
The week before, we had a terrible blizzard.
Like,
Yeah, it was
Terrible.
like
Insane.
North Dakota type blizzard.
Like, North Dakota shut
It
down.
was like 24 feet of snow. It was
yeah,
ridiculous.
like, we shut down.
It-
the whole
yeah,
state
it
gone.
was-
It was gone,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
and
I was
shit
on
was-
jazz tour, bro. We
this
had to
shit
come
was-
back early.
This
That's
shit was
crazy.
taller than me, bro.
But no,
It
like, that was,
was.
like, the week before, and, like,
Yep.
he was really sorry from that. So then he woke up from the fucking ego death,
Yep.
and it was his
Couldn't
fucking
move.
birthday, and he couldn't go to work, and I literally had to take him to the hospital on his birthday.
Man, that's awful.
Yeah.
We had to go to actually 2 walk-ins.
Yeah,
because
because-
the first
Was this after you were done tripping, I'm assuming?
Yes.
This is the
Okay.
next day. We tripped
Oh,
that
okay.
night. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot it was at night. Bro,
That's the why.
I feel like you can never... If you do psychedelics at
You
night,
gotta
you're
start
just
in the day.
asking for a disaster,
or you gotta
bro.
have like a
Yeah.
plan of what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We didn't
Because
have a plan, and not have anything.
Otherwise,
going on
bro,
the
it's
next day.
just dark. It's just dark outside, and you're like, what the fuck do I do? It's like
That's what it
a
was.
terrible vibe.
It's paranoia.
Yeah,
man.
it is paranoia.
Especially
And-
here in North Dakota.
Yeah,
like,
because the nights are just whack.
yeah, people here are fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's true.
dark and rainy out. I didn't know it got that late. That
It looks kind of cool though.
It does. North Dakota has the sickest skies in the world.
I will
Because
say that. That is the one
We
thing
have some pretty sunsets. Some really pretty sunset and sunrises.
You know Stevie's a crystal girl, if you didn't know.
Stevie is a crystal girl.
Yeah.
She loves
She's a-
crystals.
Uh-huh.
She's one of those girls that'll leave crystals around your fucking area.
Hey, it's
There's
for your
two.
energy,
There's
though,
two
so
right
it's
here.
good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It helps the energy
Stevie,
in the room.
I want to get your opinion on this theory that I heard. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you're gonna
Yeah,
ask.
people are theorizing. Okay, cause crystals come from the ground.
Okay, actually, we talked about this when we were tripping the other day.
Okay. So you know what I'm gonna ask? Crystals come from the ground. So people think that since people like are collecting them more, we're taking more out. That's why the Earth is getting so fucked up because the energy of the Earth is shifting away from what it's supposed to naturally be because we're taking the crystals away.
I feel like the world is going to shit because our society sucks and is going downhill, and
True.
not because of crystals. Because I feel like either way, that matter is going to be there.
Yeah.
Either way, like the matter does not go away.
Mhm.
So like, they're
Yeah,
in the
I mean,
ground
it's
for a
still
purpose
all
for
the-
energy. Like,
Yeah.
they're meant to be shared. Like I feel like it's meant to, like, help people.
I agree with you because like even though I guess you're taking the crystals out of the ground, they're still on the Earth.
They're still on the earth.
It's
and
not like
people,
they're going
and
to
then
space.
It's actually like helping more people and
Yeah.
bringing the energy like all the way around the world, not just in the spots that they're found.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That it's like all around
Maybe
balance.
it's getting fucked up because malachite is coming from the fucking space though.
True.
Because
I wonder if
malachite
anything would
and
happen if you
or no,
see-
not malachite. What is it called? Moldavite? Yeah, moldavite.
Oh yeah.
Moldavite
There's
comes
been a
from
lot-
asteroids.
There's been a lot of moldavite. Like,
So imagine if that's why their energy is going downhill. Because like moldavite is supposed to be like a changing like crystal.
Mhm.
So if we get more of it here, it would make
Yeah.
sense. Like maybe that's why they're.
Nah, our
too.
society's just fucked.
Bro, our society is.
Nah,
fucked.
America. Period.
America is kind of fucked.
The world, but America's kind of.
The world isn't even that bad, bro. Like if you go, like the major problems is like Russia
And,
China
and the
and
US.
China.
And the U.S.
and
I
North
don't.
Korea is not the best.
Hopefully, I don't get sniped by some Russian or Chinese fucking snipers or something. But
North Korea is not the best. The Middle East is a little sketch.
The U.S. is
bro,
the
the
best.
Middle East though, it's not even their fault. It's because
It's
we
not.
left them in such a
We
bad
literally
situation.
abandoned them.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We were basically holding them up, and then we didn't teach them how to do anything, and just left.
For real.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
now there's just a ton of rich people that just
Nah,
live
bro.
off the
Now,
old people. Or
now it's
poor
like
people.
fucking the
Taliban.
extremists. Yeah, the Taliban fucking took over because the entire. Like, the problem was the government was so corrupt that 70% of their spending budget was, like, getting stolen. And, like, it was just going missing. So they had
Jesus.
30% of their budget to fund 100% of a country.
Well, no shit. It's gonna go to shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it
that's-
just didn't
yeah.
work. So then, yeah, it just got fucked.
Rip.
Sorry I think we gotta end it on a lighter note than that. Stevie, you haven't told us about your cats.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So, in like February, I was like, okay.
Oh, you gotta just.
You gotta
Just
tell
do a
about all the
rundown.
cats.
Really
Just do
quick.
A run.
Okay,
not
super-
like super quick, but
But not like super quick, but like, okay, so Brian had Hennessy and Phoenix. I love those girls.
I
Two
miss
two black
little
kitties.
cute little black
They
kitties.
were so cute.
They were like-
twins, bro.
They were, oh my god, they were adorable.
I miss them.
So then Brian at the time was thinking like, we weren't going to be living together forever, obviously. We were
Yeah.
just roommates. So like when I move out, I would want my own cats, but we don't want to separate Hennessy and Phoenix.
Yeah, because they all grew up together. And
Yeah. So like Brian would take them, and then so I wanted my own cats. So I actually found cats on Bizman and picked them up in Jamestown with Joey and
Damn.
Ethan, and we drove out there and. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I originally wanted Garfield and his sister Sky.
Okay.
But Sky was already taken, so they're like, we have Jack, and he was another black kitty. That's mainly the reason I didn't pick him at first.
Yeah.
But I am so glad that
Bro,
I
I
got
love
him.
Jack.
Jack is the
He
shit.
is the shit. He is.
He's so weird,
He's
but
such
he
a good
is.
kitty.
He is a good
He's
kitty.
so like to himself and just kind of like comes around when he feels like
Yeah.
it. Like he never really meows, but he's a big boy.
He's a
big
massive
boy.
guy.
Big giddy.
But his meow is just like so
Meow.
delicate. It's like like he squeaks. You know what I mean?
I think I've only ever heard him meow like once.
No, I know, but he's been actually warming up a lot more.
It's probably
But
because
anyways-
there's less cats.
So I got those two,
Yeah.
and
Two
I-
boy cats.
two
Two
boy
boy
cats,
cats.
and
Two
the and
twins.
and the
One was fixed, right?
yes. Okay, so Hennessy and Phoenix were not fixed yet. Garfield and Jack, when I got them, Jack was fixed. He was 2 years. Garfield was like almost a year.
Mhm.
Like I think he was like 10 months old when I got him.
Yeah.
But he wasn't fixed yet. I literally had an appointment 2 days later to get him fixed. So we just had to keep him away from the other kitties.
Yep.
But it was mainly Phoenix that we worried about.
Because she was
She
in heat,
was in
bro.
heat.
Like heat.
Like this
Yeah,
was,
she
Like
was
she
trying to
was
get
trying
fucked.
to get
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we locked Phoenix. We locked the girls in Brian's room at night, but somehow they still managed to. And Phoenix got pregnant, and
Yep.
she was only like 9 months old.
She's not even a year when she
She
got
wasn't
pregnant.
even a year old when she got pregnant.
And
God
we didn't even
damn.
know at first. We were
And
like,
we didn't even know. We were just like, oh, she's growing. She's just getting chunky because she's growing. But then she got like round.
she was getting
And we were
chunky.
like,
Yeah, I remember that
she has
because
kitties.
you were like, I think she's getting fat, but she might be pregnant.
Yeah.
And then we were like feeling her stomach. We were like, bro, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we were kind of just waiting. I did my research, like
Yeah.
looking into it or whatever, and they don't stay pregnant for that long. So like
No, it's like 4 weeks.
Keep in mind, we have
4 to
4
6 weeks.
cats in the apartment
already have 4 cats.
because Brian hasn't moved out yet and taken his 2 cats.
No, Brian did move out.
Well,
Not
no,
yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
But no, and then she was still pregnant, and then Brian left beginning of May, right?
It was like 2 weeks before she gave birth.
Oh yeah. He left on the 1st of May, or like the very end of
Yeah.
April. He's when he left.
Yeah.
She gave birth on May 5th.
Yeah.
No, May the
Jesus.
4th. That's right, May
That's
the 4th.
funny.
So
Yeah.
we
He didn't take the cats basically.
We were okay.
No.
So he didn't take Hennessy and Phoenix when he moved because he was moving in with family. They didn't want cats.
And it's like
all the way across the fucking country.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had no way to get them down there. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait till you get your own place down there, and then we can figure out how to get your cats to you. I was expecting only like a few months or whatever, so I was like, okay, it's fine. Well, we were having a day, me, River, and then our friend Tegan had a day where we were just out running around doing errands or
we were
whatever.
we were going dumps like the side of the road.
Oh yeah,
thing.
we were doing we have like
It was like the dump day.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like spring dump day or
Yeah,
whatever
where
that
you
they
put all
do.
your shit out and you're looking through the
Yeah,
shit.
and so me and Tegan were inside. River was going out to start the car.
Yep.
And I had noticed something like in our hallway, and I was like, "Oh, it's just a cat toy. It literally looked like a cat toy."
Yeah.
But the cats were kind of fucking with it, so I was like, "Oh, like not like playing with it. Like
Yeah.
they were like, what the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
And I go over, I turn the light on, and I'm like, "Tegan, it's a fucking kitten. Go get River."
Oh
So Tegan like runs out to get River, and I'm like,
That was the weirdest thing ever.
I'm looking everywhere for Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck is she?
Because you don't know where she's giving birth at.
There's literally a blood trail from the bathroom into the middle of the hallway where there's the dead kitten, and then I couldn't find her. But she was
Jesus.
in that little brown like cat tree thing we had,
Yeah.
and she was in the bottom of it. And I remember
that's where she gave birth at?
Yeah, and I didn't want her to, like, give birth out in the living room because Jack and Garfield were kind of like, and then Hennessy was obviously like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So they were all kind of just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So she needed her own room, so I literally picked up the whole cat tree, like, with her in it, and moved it into, like, my room, and then I had just bought a suitcase, literally, or not even bought, that day during dump day, there was just a perfectly, like, nice, like, steel, there wasn't even steel, but, like, those hard plastic suitcases or whatever. So I put a ton of blankets in there for, like, her to crawl in there with the kittens when she's done or whatever. Yeah. And, like, that's where I tried to put her, but she kept crawling in back into the brown thing. So I moved the whole brown thing into my room and, like, set up everything. But I was just literally by her side the whole time. Like, I literally watched her give birth.
God,
like, it was crazy.
Insane.
And, like, we had to, like, and I looked up online, like, if there was a dead cat, like, if there's a stillborn cat, still bring the cat to her so she's able to mourn. So she doesn't, like...
Wonder where cat's at.
That, and then end up, like, neglecting the other cats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, that was the whole thing. They were chill for, like, a couple weeks, but then when they started...
So, wait, how many were born?
Okay, there was 5 total, but the first one died.
Clock.
So 4.
So,
now think about this.
So, 3 girls, all right? 2 black calicos, 1 gray calico, and then the boy was a gray cat with, like, white paws and, like, a white chest. He was super cute. And
they were all cute.
They were all cute as shit. Like, calicos, bro, are you kidding?
Yeah,
because there was an orange and a black cat having kittens.
Yeah.
So, but no, think of this. We have now 8 cats and 2 lizards in my apartment.
2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, by the way.
Yep.
It's pretty big size.
It's a big apartment.
But not for that many animals.
Not for that many cats.
So, Phoenix was really young, so she wasn't able to, like, produce enough to feed that many kittens. So she would basically exhaust herself, like, she wouldn't eat or whatever. So, like, I feel like they were all kind of, like, struggling, you know?
Facts.
So then when they were actually able to eat, like, food, they would tweak shit.
Facts.
So, like, it was just chaos all the time.
Every day was chaos.
Because, like, the second they could start eating food and just start
they would overdo it, and then they'd shit themselves.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what happened. I think one of them got sick and then got all the other ones sick because I think what happened is Judy, like, one of the ones that River took, because River ended up taking 2 of them for, like, a week. 2 weeks, but I think one of the ones that he took was the one that was sick, and then got the other one sick. So then when we brought them back to my house, it got the other kid sick.
Okay, the reason I brought them back is because
they were
this is a pretty new, not a new apartment. The carpet's new.
Yeah, and it's like, it's a decent apartment, and, like, they were lonely. No one's ever here.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, it was pretty sad for 2 little kittens.
And they were shitting
everywhere.
Every single day I came home.
But no, anyways, I ended up giving 2 of them to my coworker. She ended up giving them to the pound because she couldn't handle it either.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they really? Were they?
Yeah,
still just
all of them were.
Bro?
Then they wouldn't.
What the hell?
Yeah, she couldn't. I guess they were doing the same thing.
Really?
Like they couldn't figure it out.
They just couldn't figure out how to.
And like they tried so many different like.
Bro, I bet they got, like, cholera or something.
They got some type of
It's like
kitten.
they were literally dropping out of their
Bro,
mouth.
they had to get, like, a diarrhea
I talked to my coworker about it. She's, like, works for the Humane Society, like, fosters kittens, and there's literally, like, a disease that a lot of kittens get that make them, like, basically shit themselves all the time.
And especially with a lot of cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was like, okay, whatever. I came back from my trip, actually. I went on vacation.
Oh, God.
I went on vacation to Minnesota. I took Deontay's girlfriend, Layla, with me. It's like a family vacation thing. But Brian was in town. Brian had just gotten back. He was coming to visit, but I only got to see him for like a day before I had to leave. So he was staying at my place with my new roommate, Kirsten. I don't know if she wants her name on here. She's fine. So they were staying here, and I'm like, okay, like, make sure to help out with the cats, because I was the one doing all the fucking work, obviously, because they're not Kirsten's responsibility. Yeah. But I made sure, like, while I was gone, that they were still going to be taken care of for, right? Well, I come back, and this is when...
Okay, before you say it, it's not...
It's neither... Fault. Okay, it's neither of Brian or Kirsten's fault. It's definitely not their fault. It's just, like...
No one
can manage that.
It's just how it
No one can manage that.
No, you
like,
can't.
There's nothing you could do, unless you quit my... I would have to quit my job to deal with that.
Literally, yeah.
So, like, I come back, and I'm just cleaning because, when I left, I kind of left I left my house pretty clean, but obviously, like...
I was clean. Remember?
Yeah, no, you were shampooing the carpets, not cleaning.
Well, I went to your house before you got back.
Yeah, I know.
To, like, clean the place up for you. And
Yeah.
it was a disaster, so it took me forever.
Yeah, and so I come back and River's shampooing the carpets and everything, and I go and I don't remember why I even looked under my bed.
I think you probably smelled it.
I think I smelled it and I was just trying to figure out where the shit was. I pull my bed off the bed frame and there's just like so much shit under my bed. That's where the kittens and like I think Phoenix too were going to go shit.
An
damn,
unreasonable
amount. Like they had been doing that for a
bro,
while.
that's probably
Unspeakable.
why they got sick. Is just because they were. Why did they do that though? There was
I
a
know.
litter box right
I
there.
had 3 fucking litter
Yeah,
boxes.
there was 3 litter boxes,
Yeah.
bro, and they decided to go under the bed.
Yeah, and like
it was horrible.
and I think it was because Phoenix was so young, she didn't know what to do.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
I don't think she did.
So like, I was like, that was the day where I was like, I'm fucking over it.
Yep.
So
Got rid of the cats.
we brought him out to like a family farm, like a family friend's farm out of town.
2 of
It's
them.
North Dakota, but it was just 2 of them, and I was like, I'm over it. So I brought them out there, and then I just had the 4 again.
Yep.
And we spent that whole fucking day carpet shampooing
I remember
my
that, bro.
whole apartment.
The entire
And then,
apartment.
guess what happened? At like 8 o'clock, like 9 o'clock, something like that, my goddamn electricity went out because we blew a fucking fuse.
Jesus
But
Christ.
we don't have a breaker box.
Yeah.
This place that I live in is old as shit. We have like actual like fuses. Like
God
the fuses that you have to
damn,
like
yeah,
twist in
yeah.
there, like the lights and shit.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. That's
So
terrible.
it's like 9 o'clock. Well, I literally called my landlord like 20 fucking times and they're not answering their fucking phone.
Yeah.
So I go over there, knocking on the door. No one's fucking answering because they only have a landline.
Yeah.
Like,
Of course.
they're older. They're an older.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a whole situation. But and then she finally answered the fucking door. The mom. Okay, so it's a mom, and she's like 87, and then it's her son.
God
she's not
damn.
87, but
Yeah.
she's like in her 80s.
Yeah.
And then her son manages like our place, and then her other son manages like the other property or whatever.
Mhm.
And so she answered the door. She was like, "Okay, we'll just call MDU." So I called MDU. All they had to do was just come over, and they're like, "Yeah, you just need to replace this one." And they told me what it was, and then I had to go to Lowe's we went to Menards to pick it up. Menards doesn't fucking have it, so we had to go to fucking Lowe's.
It
like,
was
like right before they fucking closed too.
it was a
Jesus Christ.
fiasco.
It
bro.
was the worst day I could have had back from vacation, but it was like a whole restart to my life.
Yeah, because then after that, you gave the two.
Got my shit together.
Yeah, gave the 2 black kitties to somebody.
Yeah, Phoenix and Hennessy, some guy from Bisman, he seemed like a really good guy. He was just like, I think he did like carpentry or something, and he just wanted something to keep him company when he's home because he's so busy, you know. So.
Yeah, so now you got
And
the
he
2
didn't.
cats.
He didn't want to get like a singular cat because then it would get lonely. So he wanted like.
It was
That makes
perfect,
sense.
bro.
And it's perfect because,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't separate those.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it worked out really good.
Now you have your 2 amazing kitties.
Now I just have my 2 boys and my 2 geckos.
Yeah. I think it ended pretty well. It was a really shitty situation, but
Yeah.
we got through it, and we're better now.
Hell
after
yeah.
it.
I miss Phoenix and Henny, but I'm
Okay,
glad
the
that
reason
they're chilling.
that I had to get rid of them and not give them back to Brian is just the
Brian's
way
not
Brian.
gonna be able to get
Yeah,
them
no,
there in time.
like Brian's plans just did not line up, and that's like it's totally understandable. Like
Yeah.
he didn't necessarily know what he was. He knew that the opportunity was good for him down there, but he didn't know exactly what he was getting into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of was going to take him a lot longer to get his own place, and I could not keep him for any much longer. So
because I mean,
we both had
you got
to-
plans to move out
Yeah.
too, and it's not like K-Mom is gonna.
yeah,
wanna,
and like we both had like a really hard time making the decision to like get rid of him.
Yeah.
But we're like, yeah, it's
Bro,
what we gotta
if
do.
if me and Layla would have had our own place, I would have taken them in a heartbeat.
I know you.
Bro, I would
That
have.
would have been amazing.
Because I
I
fucking
would've
love
loved-
those cats, bro.
I loved them
I
so
know.
much. I miss Hennessy.
I know. I miss Henny so much, but at least they're in a good home and they're together.
They're
Yeah.
amazing now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Phoenix, not gonna lie, I miss her before pregnancy.
Before pregnancy tainted
Yeah,
her.
she
But
kinda-
after that, she became like
She was just a
She was a bitch.
She just didn't. But
because
she was
she
just so
wasn't fixed.
exhausted, bro.
Because she
Yeah,
wasn't
she
fixed, and
wasn't.
she was just so
Done.
over it.
Because she was like,
Because Henny was like that before I got her fixed.
that's true. She was, and then literally after we got her fixed, she
was
so
the
lovely.
best cat
Yeah,
ever.
she was so good.
She was such a good cat.
Get your cats fixed.
Yeah, if you have a female cat, you have
No,
to
even
get it
male
fixed,
cats.
bro. Even male cats, yeah.
Just get your cat fixed.
Because otherwise you're just ornery. Because they're
Yeah.
horny
No, they literally are.
and they can't fuck.
Imagine how much Gare would meow if he had his balls.
Okay,
Wow, wow.
okay, so Garfield, my orange cat, and then Jack's a black cat. He has like one little white spot on his
Like
chest.
a tuxedo.
Yeah, and then he has one little white spot on his belly. That's literally it. And Jack is really quiet and like reserved. Garfield though, the most talkative cat I've ever met in my
Bro,
life. This
for
man
real.
talks constantly. Like
It's kind of annoying.
I don't even think
Nah,
you guys
bro, it's
understand
funny.
the extent. But at
not
least it's
at
not
1 in the morning.
not at fucking
That's
3 in the
true.
morning when I have to work at 5.
Yeah, it's not funny then.
He'll be like, "Meow."
I'm like, Garfield, like this morning, I had a really shitty morning, and I was just freaking the fuck out, and he would not shut up, and I literally, Kirsten, when I came back home, I screamed at Garfield when I was getting ready this morning. I was like, Garfield, for once in your life, shut the fuck up!
He was like, damn, okay then.
My bad,
And then when I
Mom.
got back home, Kirsten was like, I heard you yelling at Garfield, but I didn't want to go out there because I didn't know how mad you were.
Yeah.
That's funny. I bet Garfield was like,
Meow.
bro, oh my god, that guy.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's the end of it.
yeah, we did an hour and 23, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the beginning part and
Double digits. Had to make it a little special. Thank you guys for listening to the DRK Cast. We appreciate you. If you enjoy, give us a rate on Spotify, iTunes, and give us a share. You got anything else to say, River?
Thank you, Stevie, for being on.
What you just call me?
Thank you, Stevie, for being on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What
of
is this?
course.
Have an amazing work week.
Yeah, work week.
Work week?
Yep.
Work week. Monday. All right.
Peace
Peace out.
out.